What's going on, guys? This is Cole the Man, and this is NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
We're tipping off this week with some 2K TV Interactive, so get ready to earn some VC.
All questions this week are presented by Coach. The NBA season opened up with some fast-paced action and some very high-scoring games. So, who scored the most points on opening night?
Was it Stephen Curry, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Kevin Durant, or Luka Doncic? If you answered Luka Doncic, enjoy that VC.
Which team does Luka play for again?
Next up.
Up next, they know each game is a test of their physical endurance and mental focus. Another challenge lies ahead. Coming right up. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the weekend with some Saturday night basketball. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. A look at Indiana's starting group. And it's Bledsoe in at the 2. They've got James, and it's Goodrich in at the 4. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, BA, this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's James. Pass to Woolridge. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. Out to the right wing. The machine, the pass to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. The monster grabs the miss. Here's Woolridge. To the inside, and the basket by the monster.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Woolridge, and that one is stuffed right through.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Grantham. Back to Bledsoe. Here's Grantham. Over James. Here's Levens. It's tipped. James outside. Here's Woolridge. Sends it home from three-point land. Woolridge has gotten his second bucket on the night.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Bledsoe. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Here's Wood. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Butler's checked in for Indiana. That's good from Wood. That one misses. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Here's Tinsley. And Indiana misses again.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Fires from the wing. No good. Off the front rim. Indiana trails by 8. The machine. The pass to Bledsoe. They need this. First shot won't go.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Indiana on offense. Looking for their first basket of the game.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Now, here is James. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Grantham. Over James. And it's Grantham missing. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Woolridge. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
I mean, one is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win. So we'll see how they handle things tonight.
Taking a look at some numbers here for him. Indiana trails by 10. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Grantham. Check by James. 6 on the shot clock. And Indiana misses again.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Now here's Wood. His stats right now averaging 9 points a game. Count the basket and the fouls. Grantham. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Woo, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Here's Banks. It's deflected. Here's Woolridge. He's covered by Bledsoe. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Banks doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Butler. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monster's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. James attacking. Pass to Goodrich. And now Indiana on the fast break. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
Home team. And your dance team.
let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard and see the highest scoring teams over the last 10 games. Fifth on the list, Indiana.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Pass to Baldwin. Here's Banks.
Right here.
From 18 feet away, he gets it in there.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Pass to Stewart. Here's Banks. Price, the pass to Banks.
That's a tough walk back to the showers. Pretty sure he'd like to have a couple of those plays back.
Into the lineup for your home team, number 14.
Outside Butler. This one for three. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Baldwin. Still without a bucket. The monster misses.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now here's Bledsoe. The monster grabs the miss. The monster's got rebound number 8 now. To snap the cold streak. Here's Baldwin, and it's blocked by Butler. They recover it. Cunningham passes to Goodrich. Shot clock at 5. Here's the monster. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. Harrington. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Third team foul. At the line for 1, number 14.
Indiana trails by 7. Pass to Butler. There's the drive. Here's Banks. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Baldwin. Indiana with a rebound. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. And Indiana misses again.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to the monster. Some solid defense from Butler.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Banks. 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Baldwin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to the monster. Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up 9. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
They've got Cunningham, and it's Wood in at the 3 slot. Pass to Banks. Over James. No good. A bit long that time.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
And for Indiana, we've got Butler. And it's Tinsley in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Price. Here's Banks. Shoots over Stewart. Tipped. And he gets it back. Price. And Indiana misses again.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. Let's help them stake this lead.
Indiana making a switch here. Bledsoe's checked in. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal, so the timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. That's good from Wood. And here's Indiana now. Down by 12. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Price. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe.
When you find some room, take advantage. Rise up and fire.
Here's the monster. Hey, expanding his range. Indiana with a rebound. Butler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Banks. Check by James. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out. Indiana shooting their first free throws of this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Butler. And so he hits both. So it's the home team now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's James. And that one drops for him. James has got 5 now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Banks. Misses off the left iron.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
James deciding where to go with it. Tries it from 19. Indiana with a rebound. Butler's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bledsoe goes in, and the bucket is good. Bledsoe's got his 2nd bucket of the game.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Woolridge. He's got 7. Good on the jump shot. 9 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Thanks, the pass to Bledsoe. Hitting his third shot in 7 looks.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's the monster. 5 points in the game. Pass to James. From about 16, Goodrich.
Team foul. Number 14. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team, Davis.
Indiana trails by 7. Now here's Bledsoe. 6 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Clock is at 3. Goodrich. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
The ball goes to Indiana.
And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Monday and then on Wednesday. Here's Banks. Here's Levens. Pass to Banks. Driving inside. Levens gets the bucket.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Dimes passes to Goodrich. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Woolridge. 5 to shoot. Banks pulls it in. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Butler. Here's Levens. He's watched by Cunningham. Here's Banks. And it's in. Only 2 for 9, though.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Woolridge. 9 points in the game. Got a hand on it. Thanks. The pass to Bledsoe. Now Butler. Bledsoe with it.
Home team foul.
Sharp. He's checked in for Baldwin.
3rd team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, Sharp.
Here's Banks. He's got 5. Over Sharp. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. Pretty even game going here in Memphis.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliant.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Clock at 4. There's the 3. Indiana with a rebound. Levens got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Banks.
Home team foul. First personal foul. 4th team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, O'Connor.
And here's Indiana now. Trailing by 2. Pass to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Bledsoe on the drive. And there's the rejection. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. So both teams making some changes here. Shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Driving to the basket. Woolridge's shot is good.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Banks the pass to Thunder. High quality look as he sinks it. Levin's got his second basket on the night.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And it's in there.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Banks. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the paint. Davis hits. Davis has got his first points of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Banks. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. He's off on that one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Goes up from the top of the key. This shot by Woolridge, no good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
To the middle. To the wing on the left. Here's Banks. Inside. Here's Levins. And he goes in for the dunk.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Dimes passes to Stewart. Here's Bender. 16 feet out. The rebound by Levins. Here's Banks. Pass to Bledsoe. From 10 feet away. He can't hit that time.
Mixing it up inside. This is coming up empty-handed.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks a lot. Coach Billy Donovan here with us. And Billy, what have you thought about the defense in the first half?
Did a pretty good job. You know, fouled a little bit too much, but overall it was a good job. But we got to do a better job offensively ourselves.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, give us your take.
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possessions.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they're just not creating enough scoring opportunities, and they're pretty lucky they're not trailing by 15 right now. They need to play more unselfishly, work for better spacing, go stronger to the basket.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Indiana trails by 4. We've got Davis, and it's Woolridge in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Shooting just under 40% from the field. Pass to Sharp. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Pass to Bledsoe. For the tie. Price can't get it to go.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
For three, 6 to shoot. Indiana with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Thanks. The pass to Thunder. Here's Price. Bledsoe, left side. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. Price can't get it to go.
He just couldn't overcome the perimeter coverage. Shut him down.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Stewart, right side. Pass to Sharp. Fires for three. The rebound by Levens. Levens got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bledsoe, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. That ties the game. Douglas has got his first basket.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
And finished off by Stewart.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Making a switch here. For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Thanks. The pass to Thunder. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Levens got 8.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Pass to Goodrich. Now here's Sharp. Tightly guarded. Here's Woolridge. Indiana with a rebound. Banks has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
For the lead. And Goodrich pulls it down. Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And the basket by Bender.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Indiana, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Three-pointer Sharp. Gets the 3 to fall. Sharp's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Levens. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Now Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. A step back shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Here's Woolridge. And here's Davis.
Indiana foul.
Butler's checked in for Oliver.
Foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana, Butler.
Down low. Here's Davis. And it's rejected. Here's Banks. He has 7. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Banks. Over Sharp. Second shot opportunity. Here's Bledsoe. There's the block. It's Sharp on the wing. Right now averaging 6 a game. Here's Woolridge. To the left side wing. Here's O'Connor. Knocks down the long J. O'Connor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bledsoe can't get it to go.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Indiana foul. Rice. First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for your home team, O'Connor. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Indiana now. It's a 10-point game. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Here's Banks. He has 7. And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's O'Connor. 5 points in the game.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
To halt the run. Pass to Banks. Over Sharp. And Indiana misses again.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Dimes passes to Sharp. Now here's Davis. From outside, off the mark. On the wing, Bledsoe. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Banks. Over Sharp. It's deflected.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Goodrich. It doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Butler. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Banks, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Levens. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists tonight. Sharp passes to Dimes. Takes it inside. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Bledsoe outside. With the fadeaways, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Home team ball.
A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Now here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. Pass to Davis. Sinks the tray. Davis has got 5 points.
He's a big guy with some serious range, so you have to respect him from out there.
1:25 left in the third. Here's Banks. Here's Levens. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Pass to Davis. Blocked. Here's Person. No points so far. To the right side. Here's Banks. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
O'Connor, the pass to Dimes. Here's Davis. Here's Woolridge. Pass to O'Connor. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Tipped. Here's Person. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Bledsoe for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They're up by 11. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Indiana looking at who they've got. We've got Butler, and it's Banks in at the point. Pass to Goodrich. Banks pulls it in. Banks has got 9 rebounds now. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Woolridge. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe. And Bledsoe drops them both. Shooting 40% so far in this one. O'Connor, the pass to Dimes. Outside Sharp. Lets it fly. Indiana with a rebound. Bledsoe's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And that one misses. Right side Sharp. Banks pulls it in. Banks has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bledsoe for 3, and Goodrich pulls it down. Gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Sharp, no good.
It's not his night, but his teammates have picked him up.
Here's Banks, guarded by Sharp from 10 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. And that is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's O'Connor. Indiana with a rebound. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Banks. Pure from three-point range. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Lets the three fly, and they recover it. O'Connor with a rebound. Gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Davis. Indiana with a rebound. Levin's got rebound number 11. Here's Person. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Sharp. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
One shot.
Shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Pass to O'Connor. Into the lane. And he converts the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And here's Bledsoe. It's blocked. Here's Woolridge. Outside Sharp. Pass to O'Connor. 5 on the clock. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that. He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
14 foul.
Here's Banks.
Heady play by the defense. Lured him into the offensive foul, and he's done for tonight.
Indiana making a switch here.
For Indiana, Douglas.
Gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Pass to Woolridge. All sorts of time. That one a little long.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Here's Bledsoe. And Indiana misses again.
And with each miss, you can see the frustration mounting for him.
From 10 feet away. The offensive rebound. Pass to O'Connor. Clock at 6. Outside for Davis. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now here's Bledsoe. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Bledsoe. O'Connor with a rebound.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
Pass to Goodrich. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
And they've really relied on him down the stretch.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
Here's O'Connor. Pass to Levens. On the wing, Bledsoe. Here's Douglas. Some nice passing by Indiana here. From 12 feet, and the jumper falls for him.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
Here's O'Connor. Outside Sharp. Good on the shot. Sharp. Here's Bledsoe.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Mr. Fundamentals, the pass to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. That one drops for him.
Hey, I'd keep feeding him every trip. It's not complicated. He's been on fire this quarter. Feed him the rock.
Pass to Goodrich. And here's Davis. Nails the baby hook.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Douglas. Pass to Person. Left side Butler. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's O'Connor. The 11-footer. It's tipped. Pass to Person. Bledsoe outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for Indiana. Barry.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Woolridge's shot is good.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 8. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. With this brief pause, let's take a look at our player of the game.
Impeccable shot selection all night long stood out to me. I mean, he made the effort to get solid looks that he knows he can make, and the consistency he shot it with, outstanding.
He had this crowd on their feet almost all night, rewarding their cheers with an electric performance. Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Person's shot is good. And here's Sharp. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Oh, he nails it. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
They need to score here.
And they can't take their time doing it.
And here's Butler outside. O'Connor with a rebound. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Early into his night. But honestly, I don't know that they can come back no matter who's on the court.
Woolridge taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Person, and the miss. And so the home crowd treated to a win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everyone.